the way to the max.
We
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
We turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the
We
max.
turned up, yeah.
Turned up by the way to the max.
Ay.
This shit slap, this shit black.
shit
Tell the
black,
DJ, won't you bring that back?
Bring
Turn
that
this
back.
motherfucker up, had the whole club spank.
Yeah.
You gotta get here by like 2 a.m. You gotta be out by 5. Shit, I'll make the most out of that 2 to 5 and be out.
Going right to that.
Busting off.
Sometimes it be like that. It be like that sometimes. You know, sometimes you just need it.
So, what's your Actually, I wanted to go back to this Valentine thing real quick. You know, because there's a lot of aftermath, and every year you see, you know, heartbreaks and things like that. I laugh at it now because I be thinking like, why do so many people? I guess women still do be surprised, but I be thinking these days like, are women really surprised that men are lying and cheating, or they're not the only woman and stuff? And it hit me to a point where I was like, and I always felt this way, but a lot of women love a project. They love a project. Like,
is that true, Kevin A? Is that true?
It's easy to like. Cairo's a simple guy. You know, he don't have. It's not much. They don't take much to please him. So you know that might be boring for the average chick because she might feel like he may not have excitement to him, but he might have all the excitement that she needs. But because he just Cairo funny, he don't seem like he really got an edge to him. It may feel like it's too easy for her as someone who's telling her, "Look, I don't want nothing serious. This is what it is."
And that's where they always go wrong.
Popular, every chick wants him. So the challenge of if I could get him to commit to me, you know, because whatever her ego or whatever, I think it's an ego thing. 'Cause men do it too, you know. And it's like it seems like so many women love a project because the men. I saw a meme the other day. I posted it, and it was like, "I'm afraid to go to the therapist because I don't want them to fix my toxicness." No, it was saying I don't want to go to therapy because I don't want them to fix me and I lose my swag. And I thought that was real because you got to look at it like this: that most men who are solid men who are doing right by a woman, most times, or only just at times, may not be. They might have their own lane. They might just, you know, have their own way of treating a woman and not letting their friends or society influence them. You know, as to, you know, a man who may not value her and just.
I think as far as women loving a project, I think that just comes into your level where you are in your journey. I think younger, that statement may have been true for me, like, but that's because there was so many toxic men around. It's like that's what I was used to. But as I've gotten older, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, you need to, a lot of the times, like that void we feel within ourselves, that's something we have to fix. It's nothing I can do to make you happy about that void. That's between you and God if that's what you do. If you believe in God, which if you're with me, more than likely you do, because you got to be equally yoked. But that's something between you and God at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I think...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this, and ladies, one of y'all can answer is like, what is it about ladies that feel like the ones that are difficult that they want to change? Like, because there's some guys that just, she knows like, okay, if I be with him, he will do right by me, but it seems too easy. I want that motherfucker. Like, so what is it about a woman that just feels like, because it might be men that might want to hear this and learn this, that feels like they got to get this guy that they feel like they got to change?
I just think you gotta just know what you want at the end of the day. Because I can attest to when I was younger, I just loved the whole, like, you come up together kind of thing. Like, you know, like, I build you up, you build me up, because we're young, we don't know any better. But being older, I definitely believe that, like, you should try to find someone that Gamani said, like, you're equally yoked to, spiritually, mentally. You don't have to build each other up. You're already whole. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Honestly.
I agree with that. And then I don't know. I feel like it's the same for men, though. I feel like they love the chase. You know, if there's a woman that's kind of too easily available or ready for them, I feel like they're more likely to go after the person that's making them work a little bit hard. Am I wrong about that, fellas?
No, you're not wrong. We want just, there's a fine balance between, oh, okay, she's not that easy versus like, okay, she's not giving me any help in this situation, so I'm gonna go like deal with somebody else. There's a very fine line between that, but
depending on the man's lust level and the physique of the woman, that depends too, because physique. Depending on the man, some men might like the beauty more. Some might like the beauty inside more. But most is looking at the outer appearance. So it all depends where his mind is. Really, how old he is, but not even how old, where his mind is. Because you could be 45 and still a hoe nigga. So it's really where his mind is, how he's looking at women, how he's looking at the women, and how he values women and how he sees women. That really depends. That really depends on the man.
Yeah, I feel like social media, like I feel like I've always been like this hopeless romantic, but I feel like social media is kind of ruining that for me these days, because it's like, I don't know, it just makes me feel like, are there really any good? I mean, obviously there are good men out here, but it kind of just makes you a little nervous, like conversations like last time, like, are you his only Valentine, or, just different, or seeing Nick Cannon pull that BS. It's, I don't know. I feel like the whole dating game or, love is just more complicated than it should be. You know what I mean? I feel like there are good people out here who look good too. And you shouldn't have to choose between looks and morals. You know what I mean? And you should be able to find someone with both.
Well, looks are usually getting picked over morals, especially in the younger years. Looks are usually getting picked over morals. Yeah,
especially in the younger years, you just kind of want to, sow your royal oats, but I don't know.
Some niggas be trying to sow from oats, and them things rot.
I ain't trying to sow nothing. I don't need no damn kids.
What's up with you, Mike? What's up? What's your hot topic?
Honestly, Nick Cannon was my hot topic.
Yeah,
I just mushed it into that. I mean, that was it. And then Tessica, I kind of take back my opinion on Tessica a little bit, because she did an interview recently, and it made me feel really bad. So it made me go, you know what? Maybe that was a genuine mistake.
What?
Maybe she didn't want to sue Gorilla Glue.
Wait, what Gorilla Glue girl?
She actually did an interview. Who was it with? Oh my gosh, was it with Fox? Forget who her interview was with, but she did one, and she kind of talked about everything and how those were rumors with her suing Gorilla Glue. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this was just an honest mistake. She seems like a sweet person. So whatever. I mean, this is really not our job to judge her or anything, but stupid. I'm just saying, I changed my mind.
Stupid. I can't sit here and say, oh, I feel so bad that she got that glue in her hair, because I just don't understand how you looked at that bottle of Gorilla Glue and said, yeah, this is something that I should definitely put in my hair and nothing bad is going to happen. We have the all you have to do is right. And you'll see, don't put it in your hair.
I don't know. I feel like in my mind, olive oil can fix almost anything when it comes to hair. So, I mean, maybe that's a thought that just, rode across her mind. Just put some virgin olive oil in.
Couldn't be me, man. Couldn't be